Some days, showing up is going to be the hardest thing you are going to do. But there is power in showing up. So today, I want to talk to you about the art of showing up for yourself, your team, and your purpose. But before we do, I'm Deanna Darcel. I am rediscovering my love for fashion and I'm sharing it with you. And I've worked in operations management for years. So I am here to share my experiences and to help you elevate to being the best version of you. So if you're interested, please like, subscribe below. So a lot of people don't even know what showing up really means. So you might say, okay, showing up me is just texting somebody. Or it could be actually physically being in the building. But you could physically be in the building, but you can mentally not be there. So showing up for yourself means that you're there for yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically. And when you show up for yourself, you are showing and giving yourself the best version of you. Showing up at work is your presence is there, the energy is there, and your integrity is there at work. So at work, I have probably shown up more for myself at work than I have for myself. I have to admit that. I have wholeheartedly put everything mentally, physically, emotionally into work and neglected showing up for myself. So it is going to be a balance. It's going to be a balance that you're going to have to figure out, and everything that works for you may not work for the next person. So it's going to be a avenue of discovering what actually works best for you. But you're going to have to show up for your purpose. And that's going to mean you're going to have to get in uncomfortable places because you are not in your purpose. So showing up really means showing up for yourself, showing up for yourself at work, mentally, physically, emotionally, and showing up for your purpose. Showing up isn't about you being the best. It's about you being present and intentional. Again, showing up is not about you being the best. It's about you being present and intentional. In my latter 20s, I started to realize that I was holding myself back because I wanted to be perfect. I wanted everything to be perfect. You know how they always say on, all the platforms, just post, just do it, just do it. And that seems so easy. But mentally, you're struggling because you want everything to be right. You want your hair to be right, nails to be right. You want everything to be perfect. We struggle with burnout. So because I was just putting everything into my job, I was neglecting showing up for myself, and I was burnt out. I was burnt out to the point to where I did not have anything left to give myself. Another place where we struggle and why it's hard for us to show up for ourselves is because we are scared of being judged. There's a fear of judgment. You are scared that people are going to judge you. And at this point in your life, at this juncture in your life, if those people are going to judge you, they're really not your friends. If those people are going to judge you, they are not it. If those people are going to judge you, who cares? Judge me all you want. Just know I'm out here doing the work. I'm out here doing what I want to do. Great example, being in the gym. I'm just showing up for myself in the gym. Do I look crazy some days? Absolutely. Am I sweating? Do I look terrible? Do sometimes I don't have on the same socks? but I'm showing up for myself because that's what matters, and I do not care. So disconnecting from the judgment is key. And then the last thing is that there is no clarity. You struggle because you don't know what direction you want to go in, which way you want to go, how you want to do it. You are struggling because there's no clarity. And you have all these different things coming in and out, in and out, in and out of your life. And there's no time for you to sit down. Let me get my things in order. Let me work things out. Let me write things down on paper and purpose so I can get some clarity. So you struggle with perfectionism, burnt out, fear of judgment or failure, and overwhelming lack of clarity. So those things we have to step back and say, okay, what am I willing to fix? So now we have to worry about what is going to help you with your shift. And I said this in the beginning, you have to figure out what makes you tick. What is the best direction for you? But I could only give examples for myself, and I hope that they work for you. One thing that I do is I celebrate my small wins. If I want to do 20,000 steps a day, I do 20,000 steps, and that I might give myself a little treat. That means a lot to me. Celebrating my small wins, patting myself on the back, saying, it's good, you're doing good, Deanna, helps me mentally to keep going. Another thing that's helped me to shift is I built a why that is bigger than my 9 to 5. So why am I doing this 9 to 5? Because I have something bigger. I have more dreams. I have bigger dreams than just this 9 to 5. And focus on that. Another thing that I do is I love fashion. As you know from the beginning, I am rediscovering my fashion. I am reinventing my fashion and the direction that I go in. But I have made sure that I have showed up for myself and put some clothes on for myself at least 3 times a week. Put on some clothes, show yourself, look at yourself in the mirror, see me looking nice, and you don't have to wear heels, just something nice. You don't have to get super glammed up, super dolled up, but something that makes you say, dang, I look nice today, you know? And that shift has helped me to want to step further into my purpose because I like to feel good when I'm fully dressed. I like the feeling that it gives me. Now, please, I'm not perfect. Some days I look like a bum. So do not think that I am perfect, but some days when I do show up for myself and I am dressed, it means a lot to me. And then the last thing, but it's the most important thing, is be real with yourself. Am I overcommitting? Am I doing too much? Do I have too much on my plate? What is it? Let's put the judgment aside, talk to yourself, and be straight up. Why and what do I need to help me shift? If I got too much going on in my life, if I'm playing the comparison game, if I'm doing too much, that is an issue. The power of consistency and showing up is what is going to take you to the next level. You have to figure out, what is your mission? What am I doing here? What is my purpose? What is going to make me tick? And let me be clear, you're not going to get it every time. You know, it might take you going through 10 different things to figure out what your purpose is. It might take one avenue for you to figure out your purpose, but the power in consistently showing up for yourself will bring you a lot of clarity. So connect with your mission. Connect with your higher power. Understand that your purpose is going to require you to show up for yourself. So consistency is how we turn potential into purpose. Consistency is right there. You're right next to consistency, right? Once you get consistent, it's up from there. Once you consistently show up for yourself, things will shift. But I want to most definitely normalize things not being perfect. Like, things are not always going to be perfect. You don't have to be on time on this. Just be present. Make an effort to be present physically, mentally, emotionally. Just showing up is you going towards the avenue of you being consistent and being in your purpose and with you showing up for yourself. Before we wrap this up, what's one area in your life that you are challenging yourself to show up for? Think about it, marinate on it, and commit to it. Understand that do not wait to be ready. Just be present. Just do not wait for everything to be perfect. Just be present. That's when the transformation begins. So I am excited, guys. I am Deanna Darcel. Like, subscribe below, and I cannot wait to see you again.